in life, we all have a choice, you know. You have a choice who you want to spend the rest of your life with, you know what I'm saying? Like this man said in the song, we can't choose how tall we're going to be, you know what I'm saying? We really can't choose the job we get, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that we really can't choose. I mean, you can't choose the job, you can't try to chase education, but you can't choose who your parents are going to be. You can't choose how much money your parents have. You know what I'm saying? You can't choose which city you grew up in. As a child, there's a lot of stuff you can't choose. But which wife you want to have, or if you want to get married, these are choices that every man can pretty much make. And with that being said, if you don't want to have kids, or if you can't afford to, you cannot have kids and then try to come and complain to other people, because they're just going to tell you, well, why'd you have them? And that's a good thing to tell somebody. Well, why'd you have kids? Because my dad, he complained about having kids and about being married and da. And we were like, well, you know, why'd you have us, man? Because we didn't want to be growing up in a poor ass neighborhood where people were trying to jump us. And, you know, I had to fight a grown man one time because he was bothering my little brother. And my brother was like 13, you know, average. Maybe 5'3" or 5'4" or some stuff like that. And I was like maybe 5'7" or something. But I was 15. And the dude, he was like 6'1", man. This was a tall, skinny ass, crackish looking dude. He might have been 140 or 150 or something. But he was a skinny dude. And like, you know, he was slapping it and da. And I told him, hey sir, you know, we don't fight adults, or we don't play with adults in my family. You know, you need to leave my little brother alone. I told him, I had bass in my voice, you know. I was like, you know, this was about 9 years ago or so. A good 9 years ago. This was like '09 or something. Anyways, the dude kept bullshitting. I just ran up real quick on him, and I posted up with him. I started hitting him in his face. You know, he was trying to slap me and my brother. I told my brother, you know, we started jumping that dude. He was bull cornered. But I was like, you know, that was some stupid ass. And you know, but that's what happens when you grow up in a poor neighborhood. But me, as far as me now, I'm finna be going on a vacation pretty soon. And you know, I would never be able to do this if I got married. My dad already had kids by the time he was my age. You know what I'm saying? He already had his oldest child by the time his first child by the time he was 23. And now I'm finna be 25 with no kids. My siblings, they don't have kids either, but it's like when you have one of those, when you grow up poor and stuff like this, usually people who grow up in those situations usually don't have kids early, or if they do, they have kids very fast, like 17, 18, or they don't have kids until they're like 30 something. Those are usually the two outcomes of coming from a bad neighborhood. And you know me, I wouldn't be able to go to college or do the things that I want to do if I just said, hey, I'm just going to have kids at 18. And you know, it would be dumb too, because who would I have kids with? You know what I'm saying? I'm in a city that has 5 million people in it, and I can't even find a good wife. You know, it's quantity over quality. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's plenty of women my age, you know what I'm saying? And trust me, there's a lot of black people in my city, man. It's about 30, my city's about 30% black, on the real. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of Hispanics in my city too. It's like 34% Hispanic. And you know, it's a lot of white people in my city too. I mean, it's like about as many black people as it is white people. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna have kids with nobody super fast, and it kills me the way black dudes have kids by white women and they're 20-something years old, and then they end up getting divorced by them anyway in the end. So to me, it's like, why even bother with that stuff, man?